God isolates his chosen ones because when God isolates you, you have time to think about life, think for yourself, and do the things you want and reflect over life, over things in life. Because when you are around people all the time, they can distract you or keep you away from the truth, keep you away from yourself. That's why God isolates you to protect you so you can find yourself. Because when you are around people all the time and like you are with friends, you listen what they do, you listen to them, you are with them, you always up to something. You don't have time to think about who you are, what you want to do, to pray, to find out God, to read. So it's good to be alone because it's when you are alone that you find yourself. Then you find yourself. Then you understand. Then you get closer to God. When you are around people all the time and give you time and attention, it will be hard to find God because you're distracted all the time in the world. That's why He drag you out the world and isolate you so you can be alone by yourself and reflecting and thinking about life, what to do next. So then you can plan for your life, plan for the future. It can be lonely to be alone, but if you can fight alone, if you can do it alone, then you are strong. If you can do it by yourself, and God will put you in situations, you will go through betrayals, pain, suffering, but it will only make you stronger, and you are the person that survived all this. When you was weak, you became strong through God, and you didn't let life beat you down. The devil came to destroy you, but you are a fighter. You fight for God, you fight for yourself, you fight for other people. You have a good heart. You always had since you were young. You understood things, not like the other children. That's why some people didn't like you, because you had a special gift, a talent that not everyone has. You're very special. Not everyone is like you and had to go through all the things. That's why God will bless you. That's why you don't feel like you fit in the world and with other people. Always been to the side, been different. You didn't know it before, but now you know. So when you are alone, you will think a lot. You will find out things. And then you have time to think. That's why many people, when they are in prison, they find God. They sit in a room, they get locked up. Then you have time to think about things. You have time to reflect. You have time to say and do things you didn't do before. You didn't know about yourself. That's why it's good to be alone. It's good to be by yourself. It's good to think. It's good to find out God. And He will isolate you, and He will tell you, He will give you signs, He will give you things, and you will be more open, and you will find God. That's how you find God. So He isolates you from the world. Then you will see things different than you saw it before. And you change as a person. We change every day. Some for the better, some for the worst. But you changed for the better. You're not afraid to be alone, to do it by yourself. And that's how you find yourself. And that's how you find God. God isolate His chosen ones. So isolation brings elevation. That's how you can load and then come back stronger, to build yourself up with a new mind, with a new spirit, with a new heart, with a new soul, with a new vision. And then you can think about things. You can think a lot. You can think, you can come up with ideas. You can create something new. That's why most smart people who had ideas, who had visions, they were alone. They sat in a room, they think by themselves. They think. And then they came up with something out of nowhere, from an idea. Creativity, brain, isolation. God, He opens up, He bless. You see, that's why God, He isolate you, so you can find yourself. God isolate to build up, so you can find yourself. You can't find yourself out there with distractions. That's why He take away all the distractions and all the things that are meant to keep you away from the truth. And He save you, and He save you from less problems, from less bullshit, by you being alone with Him. So you are never alone. If you feel lonely, God is always there, and He have a plan. God bless.